Okay, hi guys, what's up? So two things. First of all, I learned how to actually focus my camera and this little mode that like focuses on your face. So this video is going to be so much more clear than the last two. Thank you so much for watching the last two. If you haven't, definitely go check them out. All my fans said that they really liked them, but they were kind of boring. Anyway, you know, I do like these and I want to continue doing them throughout the summer, so it is definitely a growing process. Today, this might sound a little bit like a ranty kind of video. If you're not feeling that vibe, you don't have to watch. But we're gonna talk about things that I hate about college. This is part 3 of a 4-part mini-series on college and what it's like. I just think that this is what I have to offer right now, and I think it's gonna be great, so let's go. Also, one thing that I want to talk about before we get started, can I tell you how much I love rapid pickup? Honestly, it's so fun. It's like a millennials AF. Literally, you can just go order it from your phone. Panera, you don't even have to talk to anyone. Praise be. Am I right? Am I right? Thank you. And then Chipotle, you barely have to talk to anyone. You order on their app, and then literally the people there like already know my order and my name, because let's be real, if I can't get rapid pickup, I'm probably not gonna eat there. Because I don't like talking to people in public that I don't like, and that's just really me because, I don't know, social anxiety, whatever. But anyway, it's great because you just walk up to Chipotle, you like might just have to smile, and that's it, yes. Alright, that was just, I don't know, I just had Panera and iced coffee, and I was like, I have to get that off my chest. What I hate about college, the biggest thing is, honestly, lecture halls. There's so many cool, like, new like apps and stuff you can use on iPads for more interactive learning, and you go to a lecture hall, you listen to some PhD, read through PowerPoints, and you have to be quiet. Literally, it gives me so much anxiety knowing that there's like probably 40 people in that class that I want to talk to and be friends with, but all semester, I'm just sitting there like, probably shouldn't be talking right now. They're way over there. They're trying to learn right now. I can't talk to them. And it makes me so mad. Obviously, I'm someone that likes to network and meet friends, and I've gone through an entire semester with like sitting literally next to someone, and I was like, oh my god, we would be great friends if we just had like a good opportunity to like learn together. But like literally, you'll go through an entire semester of like a college class, and literally you won't be able to talk to anyone. Maybe that's just me. Another thing that kind of goes along with that and it might just be where I go to school, I don't know, let me know what your experience is, but are professors that are kind of just doing this as a retirement job. They have some kind of real world experience, and now they think they can come to a university and teach. Well, you know, that means that they're already a little on the older side, nothing wrong with that. But if you literally are just gonna like read a PowerPoint and not even grade papers, literally run a Scantron through a printer, or through a Scantron drader, I don't know, then you probably shouldn't be teaching college academia. Ways to overcome this. Definitely you can join clubs and classes that you can't talk to people, and so like clubs around the same subject or whatever. Maybe you run into that person that you want to talk to in class, and maybe that'll work out. It's worked out for me before, I don't know. Also, you can, if you want to overcome the, you know, accredited professor problem, you can definitely go and on Rate My Professor, everyone knows this, and make sure that you do get a good professor. Sometimes though, and the older I get, the more I'm like, I can put up with a bad professor as long as I'm done with class by noon. That's just me though. So I did this semester, I ended up with 2 professors that were like, I do not like your class, haha. It's fine, I dealt with it, it was fine, whatever. But those are definitely some ways that you can overcome both of those things if they are going to be a problem for you. This morning, this is just a new one, I was actually watching a TED Talk, and it talked about how the entire United States is pushing STEM classes, and if you know what those are, you live under a rock, so go watch TED for a little bit and you'll know what I'm talking about. Because I'm a huge humanities person. I love marketing, I love being creative. I think that you have to be just as smart, if not smarter, to come up with some of this loose-ended abstract thinking of the humanities rather than the very structured science side. And honestly, the TED Talk taught me that you need diversity. So with that being said, I really don't like having to take, I'm in the School of Business, having to take classes that I know that I'm never never going to use. Like the Excel based classes. Literally, I hate that class so much. There's I had to take two versions, like the lower one and the upper one. I honestly, like, it's literally like pulling teeth to me. I wanted to die. It's fine, I got through it, we're done. And I literally, like, got a, like, online, you have to take this training or whatever, and you get a little badge to put on your LinkedIn. I literally scored high enough to get that, to put it on my LinkedIn, but I am not, because I am not ever going to use Excel. I refuse, I hate it. It is awful. Alright, my SD card got full, so we're back. Anyway, where were we? One of my really good friends does use Excel a lot, and he loves it. He lives for it. It's just not my thing, okay? Alright, moving on. So another thing that's really frustrating about college is kind of like you can start to see social division in college, okay? So I know, like, in high school, growing up, you know, you just went to your own high school, you interacted with the people that lived in your neighborhood, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You didn't ever, like, really even know that there were social classes, really. And then you go to college and it's like, okay, like, this is cool. You lived in a dorm freshman year, nothing's new. And then it's weird because, like, here, there's a lot more, like, most of the students live in apartment complexes, right? Well, you don't really see how unfair that is until you actually are living in it. So, like, the more expensive apartments are obviously closer to campus. And there's, like, cheaper ones that are, like, further away from campus. I mean, like, some people prefer that because there's, like, more space, more parking or whatever. But it is just really, like, sad because literally the people that can afford to pay more for an apartment live closer to campus, which is just so unfair. I know that literally some of my friends spend so much time, like, riding the bus or just wasting time on campus, like, in between a couple classes. I mean, yes, like, they're trying to use their time wisely, but I know I'd much rather walk back to my apartment and just chill or do homework at the convenience of my own house, or just eat, like, lunch at my own apartment. I don't know. It's just, that's one thing that I've really realized, and especially, like, I know a lot of new apartments are coming into the area and they're even more expensive. So it's just, like, not fair at all. I know that some colleges you live more on campus, and maybe that's just my college, but yeah, that just wasn't very, like, that's just so unfair. And so the last thing I would say, you definitely really pay for the experience of college. It is so expensive, but at the end of the day, the classes are just bigger and kind of like, yeah, there are probably 20% of the professors that are super high in academia. I love their classes, they're great, I learn, like, life-changing things. Yes, that's what college is about, but also college is about paying for the experience. Like, I would say probably 30 to 40% of my time in college is, like, actually, like, classroom studying, but the rest is actually meeting other college students, networking, going to the clubs and activities, being a college student, going downtown, meeting people our age, talking with them, seeing what new pressing issues are being released. And literally, that's why college is so expensive, because colleges build these huge, like, rec centers and these huge student activity centers, and that's really what you pay for. Yes, like 20% of my professors, I'm sure they do get paid a lot because of their high academia achievements, but I feel like the majority of money that you pay for when you go to college definitely goes towards these awesome buildings. Not to say they're not fun, not to say I don't love them, but they honestly are a huge part of our tuition, and it is about the experience rather than, like, a really cool and engaging classroom experience, which, I don't know, trade-offs. If we could have a more fun classroom setting, or be more hands-on, or, I don't know, like, work with more businesses, since I'm in the school of business, that might be cool. I don't know. I just think that there's a better way to doing class than sitting in, like, listening to someone read PowerPoints, no matter how high in academia they are. To address how that one can be changed, I know that next semester I am working in a class where it does work with a small business, but you don't get to do classes like that until you are an upperclassman. Next semester is my last semester. So up until this point, I really haven't done more than just sit in a classroom and listen to people read off PowerPoints or whatever, that, like, boring, typical thing. I hope that this didn't come off too much like a rant, and I hope that it was a little more interesting than my last videos. I think that I'm a little more passionate about, you know, the way our school system could be fixed, but let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great one, and be sure to tune in on Thursday as the last series of this segment will be released. Thanks, guys. Bye.